Hi guys, hope you're doing well. It's a Wednesday, so we're looking at strength day today. I'm adding a little variety today. Before I add on to the strength day, I'm going to be adding two mobility drills, focuses to work on your shoulders and your upper back. So for that, you'll need some stuff. So of course, today's shoulders day, so you would need your regular weights or abstract weights or whatever you have. If you abstract weights will be water bottle or will be a bag or a small little duffel or anything. The other thing which I need a full towel. Right? What are we going to do with the towel? We're going to look at doing some shoulder mobility drills. If you've been training with me in the outdoors, we generally do this with a PVC pipe. I'm sure most of us don't have a PVC pipe at home. So what I want you to do is I want you to just take the towel. I'm going to look at doing two drills with you today. Okay, just roll the towel, and I want you to hold the towel at the length. All right. Now, when you're holding the towel, just make sure your knuckles are pointing in front. My elbows are completely stretched out. I'm standing up tall, and now from here, we're going to keep the drill very, very simple. I'm going to just give a big rotation, take the towel overhead, and take it back. You notice my elbows are not bending at all. I want you to give me 10 to 12 repetitions depending on what's mentioned in the workout. Go slow. If you notice, I'm not going to make it fast. Just go slow. In the beginning, you might find your shoulders trying to act up a little bit and you're finding it a little difficult. But as you progress, you'll find the movement much more easier. Now, a few of you might find this width too easy. All right. So what, to challenge yourself, what can we do? You can bring the same grip slightly inside and then try to go overhead. Just be careful, don't try to bring the grip too close so you don't want to force it too much. I don't want you to injure yourself, right? It's a good shoulder mobility drill. What we're looking at is we're just moving our shoulder in its normal range of motion. Now that's the first. Now I'm just going to come close and show you the grip. This is my first grip, all right? My knuckles are facing out. Now I'm going to do the second drill. We're going to reverse this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this towel at the back, and I'm going to be holding with my knuckles facing behind. So just to show you close, see the knuckles are facing at the back. Now my starting position is at the back, and now I am going to bring this towel in front. Notice again, I'm not bending my elbows. My elbows are completely locked out, and I'm looking at going slow, very, very slow. Let that shoulder find its natural speed and that space to move. You might find that shoulder a little stiff, a little tight, so I want you to go slow and pick this up. This will certainly act up as a warm-up drill as well. If you are doing the push-up challenge, this will be a good shoulder drill before you do your push-ups. If you're not, then treat it as a warm-up and then we move on forward. The second movement, or rather the first strength movement for the day, is our shoulder press. We've been doing it from last few weeks. We're going to change this variation a little. We're going to move into what we call as a Z press. What does it mean? We're going to sit down completely. I want you to stretch up your legs and sit up tall. Now notice I'm not slouching. I want you to really sit up tall, back straight. I want you to hold the weight in a rack position right in front of your chest. My back is straight, elbow is pointing in front, and from here I want to press up, full extension, and bring it down. Up, bring it down. Finish the number of repetitions with your one hand and then switch over with your other hand and repeat. Notice every time I'm pushing that weight up, I'm giving a full extension on my elbow, full extension on my shoulders, and I'm bringing it back. Now, all these strength movements are about tempo, is about resistance. If you try to really speed that up, the momentum is gonna act up, and you're really gonna be using the momentum rather than your natural strength. So focus on the tempo, push it up, and slowly bring it down. We don't have to rush these movements, guys. These are not those workouts where we are talking about time or as fast as you can. That's your first strength movement for the day. Second movement is going to be a high pull. Again, we're going to work on a single limb movement. That means you're going to work with one hand. You can start with right or left, doesn't matter, totally up to you. Now from here, I want you to hold the weight right in front, and from here, pull the weight up, a high pull. Notice what's happening on my elbow and down. I'm going to show you from the side. Up and down. I'm going to repeat again. If I pull this weight up slowly, I'm going to let this weight go down slowly. I'm not going to go down. I'm not trying to drop that weight. I am controlling that weight. If you notice, it's nice and slow. A good way to do this would be, I want you to count 1, 2, 3, hold 1, 2, 3. Notice every time when I'm pulling that weight up, my back is straight. I'm not using my hip, or I'm not trying to really go heavy in this. I'm going to hold up straight, use what we call as an isolated movement. That means isolate that shoulder and focus on pulling up. That's your second movement. The last strength movement, again for the shoulder, we've done this before, is going to be a front raise. I'm going to be holding the weight with both my hands today in this movement. My elbows are nice and loose, relaxed elbows. Work is from my shoulders. From here, elbows slightly out, lift that weight up and slower. Notice my tempo is still the same, which I've been using in all the movements before. Yeah, show you from the side. I'm standing up tall. Keep your butt squeezed. It will help you give you a strong base so that you don't lean back. So no leaning back to get this weight up, or not trying to go too heavy and leaning back. It's not a back exercise. It's more of the shoulder. That's your third movement. Simple, easy. Remember, if the weights are not too heavy, add in the tempo. Reduce the pace of the movement. These are your 3 strength movements for the day. The last movement is the after party. I love doing these drills because they are one of my favorites. I swim a lot, so they really help me build up those shoulders and upper back for my swims. We're looking at bent over, I know some people find it boring, but trust me guys, they burn the upper back. Y and T. 3 movements. I'm going to show it to you again. I, Y, and T. My back is flat. I'm just lifting the weight up. You don't need weights in this, guys. I see a lot of people using weights. You don't need weights. Focus on the tempo. If you really want to challenge yourself, do it body weight, but try to challenge slow. Every time you lift up, pause. Add that pauses, add that tempo, add that speed. Speed means reducing it. The intensity will automatically come in. All right, that's your workout for the day. Love seeing some pictures while you do the post, while you do your workout. Do share your feedback. Hope to see you guys soon. Bye guys.